comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, partner. A couple of teams that feel like they have all the pieces. Just came up short last year. They were so excited to get 2024 going and try to make another run to get into the postseason.
Yeah, both these teams absolutely fall into that category. And just last year, going into the season, not only did they have playoff expectations, but in a lot of ways they had Super Bowl aspirations. They believe that if things fall their way, they catch a break, they continue to stay healthy. The roster they have put together is a playoff roster, if not a Super Bowl roster.
Puts it on the tee. And off we go here in Atlanta. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. One of the big moves in the offseason, Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
Last week's performance, Mike, probably when you go back and look at it, the thing that stands out the most is just a little bit too inconsistent for their liking. I mean, he found a way to ultimately lead his team to a victory, and that's the biggest thing. But with that said, he has to do a better job of keeping the ball from getting into the wrong hands. He got too careless at times, and they made him pay for it. If he does that here today, he might not get so lucky.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off the play fake, here's Cousins. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. 3rd down coming up.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. And Cousins, he's been around the block, knows how to avoid an extra hit. Slides down after picking up the 1st down. It's a 1st down and a gain of 13. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a toss left side for Robinson. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
You could see the running back. He's stretching it. He's stretching it. He's looking for somewhere to stick that foot in the ground and cut up field, but there was nowhere for him to go. The defense continued to take away all those cutback lanes, and he had no choice to just go out of bounds.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That's complete. He's got it to London. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. They go play action with Cousins. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Pitts is the man in motion. 2nd down, Cousins. That's caught left side by Pitts. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Drake London was the intended receiver there. And now it's 4th down. Whose kick is good. And the Falcons are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants led out by their quarterback, Daniel Jones. Here he is. It's year 6 in the NFL. He was the 6th overall pick back in 2019 out of Duke. And Jones still at the helm for the Giants.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Really nice play there by Malik Neighbors. And when we talked to the head coach, Brian Dable, what did he tell us? He said, I need more competitive guys. I need guys that are going to go out there and compete for the ball, play in and play out. And remember, Mike, this is a guy that led college football in yards per game last year at over 120 yards receiving per game. So they got themselves a pretty special talent here in New York, and I think we're just scratching the surface.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Again, it's Singletary. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Rook Orororo there on the tackle. Third and 6. Working from the gun, it's Jones. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
On fourth down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. This officially a 58-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
2nd and 11. Here's Cousins. That one is caught by Mooney. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Throwing now, Cousins. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
They'll run it here with Robinson. He'll be taken down after a short pickup. It's at the 27. Second down and 8. Play action now. It's Cousins. That is brought in at the 10. 17 yards on the game, and now they've got 1st and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons.
Brian Daboll.
After review of the play, ruling on the field.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. They'll run here with Algier. Marked down at the 6. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Cousins gonna throw. And that's gonna be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he's in. Great London. Touchdown Falcons. For Kirk Cousins, a milestone. 300 career NFL touchdown passes. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense ready for their second possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side with Singletary. Give them 14 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end.
Shotgun now for Jones. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Open man, that's Slayton. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Jones. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd and 2. Play action now. It's Jones. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Jones now on first down. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
They'll run here with Singletary. And he will get into the end zone. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, Giants. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Next to score, Falcons 10, Giants 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Kirk Cousins. He and the Falcons set for their next drive. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll start on the ground with Algier. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. 2nd and 7. Mooney in motion. On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Now, Cousins. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Atlanta.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
A give, and here comes Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, it's Algier.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, here's Cousins. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. Seems like they got a little lazy. They got locked in on maybe 1 or 2 of the offensive targets. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Atlanta.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really, everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will get out in front 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tracy now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense running back Devin Singletary back on the field. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw is Jones. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Automatic first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing now is Jones. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Caden Ellis. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
On is Koo for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons up their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Tracy now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Here's Jones to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Jones. Now they'll set up the screen for Hunt. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here comes Drake London, the rest of that Atlanta offense getting set to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe? Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He's going to run it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
And this is one of the downfalls to man coverage, Mike. Anytime the defender's eyes are so locked in on their responsibility, there's not a lot of guys with eyes on the quarterback. And in this case, he escapes the pocket, becomes a runner, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Mooney in motion. A 1st down throw for Cousins. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
They go play action with Cousins. That one is caught by Mooney. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's complete. He's got it to London. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, we're at halftime here in Atlanta, and the Falcons are in the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We start with a good one in the NFC. Arizona making the trip east to take on Carolina. And it's the Cardinals who are out front in that one. Jalen Warren, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. From there, we head up to MetLife Stadium to check on the Jets. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting L.A. Rams. Garrett Wilson, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. A touchdown run there for Ramondre Stevenson. For the Falcons in the first half, they were led by their quarterback, the veteran Kirk Cousins. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Jones operating out of the pistol. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone. I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Now, Jones. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Falcons offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Mooney in motion. On first down, right back to Robinson. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
A tight end in motion now. Play action now. It's Cousins. In trouble, and down he goes. Brian Burns, the former Panther, in there for the sack.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Cousins. He fires downfield for Pitts. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. Offense. And their running back set to go once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Caden Ellis in on that stop. Third down and 9. To throw, it's Jones. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. The Giants sending out their punter as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Falcons offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Mooney in motion. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Not much room to operate there. He'll get only to about the 24.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's put 6 on the board, fellas.
Now, faking the give. Open man downfield, that's London. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Now a give running left with Algier. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Cousins. That one intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Jones. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. They get the Pro Bowl guard, Chris Lindstrom. Throwing now, Cousins. He's got his man. It's Mooney.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing is Cousins. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass, results in a fresh set of downs.
On first down, it's Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Cousins. To the left side in the hands of London. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Atlanta.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Mooney in motion. They'll work the middle here with Algier. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll go right back to Algier. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Cousins now. This one out to Moore. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Cousins. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Falcons will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Tracy now to return it, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. the visitors' offense, and Daniel Jones ready to get going once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Here's 1st and 10. He'll run. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Jones. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Jones. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Throwing on 1st down is Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here?
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Falcons are going to take over here up near the 40.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed, as they have the advantage here in the 4th. On 1st down, they'll start out with Algier. And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get this very close to a 1st down. A nice run there, but just end up a little bit short. A conversion here could finish this one off. It's 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now the man out of Alabama, it's Jace McClellan. Finding space at the 15. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll run with Robinson. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And he'll go down, back at the 4. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his big tight end. Charlie Werner. Touchdown Falcons. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
That's going to be dropped underneath for Singletary. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Working from the gun, it's Jones. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Jones. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Jones to the air again. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Jones. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Stephon Gilmore.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
The Falcons offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And a win here would be number 12 on the season. This is going to be a dangerous matchup for anyone this postseason. Back to work now, though. It's 1st and 10. So it's a win here for